realize that we're the same person, but we come from different places of origin.
Yo he visto una película que trata de esto.
I think what we need to do is we all just need to sit down and talk about what we were doing right before we got here. All right, both of you are gonna tell me where you came from, what you were doing before you got here, and how you got here. No, wait, why are we supposed to answer to you? Who says you call the shots?
Sí, mejor tú dinos, ¿de dónde estás? ¿De dónde veniste tú?
All right, clearly we all have very different backgrounds, and my story happens to be the most interesting one, so I think we should leave that one for very
you are
last.
Talking so much bullshit. I was tortured, I was experimented with, and I have a horrible story, actually. A mí me traicionó mi mejor amigo. Yo iba a ser presidente y a mí me traicionaron. You see, I was also betrayed, and actually, I was the one who did the torturing, but I have the better story here. How about you, pal? Where are you coming from? Tú no me vas a decir qué hacer, ¿eh?
Okay,
y yo no te quiero decir nada, ni te quiero contar nada a ti.
Guys, okay, listen, I'll tell my story. I'll tell you how I got here, I'll tell you what happened to me. There was an island I arrived to. It's called Quesadilla Island. We were kind of sold this paradise kind of trip, but it was the last thing from that. And actually, when we got there, there's this massive wall separating people. And anyways, what I came to learn about this island was that it was actually controlled, very specifically controlled by an association called the Federation. And these guys are fucking brutal. The guy who ran it all, or as far as I knew, his name was, it was this teddy bear kind of guy. Teddy bear? You're lying.
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not fucking lying. I'm serious.
Let me continue. Anyways, I don't really remember anything from when I got first to the island. These are just stories I was told. What I do vaguely remember was that I was chosen to overgo a series of brutal psychological and physical experiments. I remember being drowned. I remember being beat. I remember having to do these very physically taxing exercises, and what I could never ever get out of my mind, despite my memories being wiped, was this being. His name was Cucurucho. He oversaw every single one of my experiments, and yeah, it was fucked. Anyways, the night before I found myself here in this place, I was with my son. It's gonna sound pretty stupid, but yeah, just brace. One of the experiments that the Federation used to do on us, I think they were experiments, at least that's what it felt like. They were these eggs, and everyone had their own egg. And they were sentient, they walked, they talked, and it feels silly, but one of those eggs I genuinely thought was a part of me. So I took him. We moved far away from the city, from everyone. Got a little cabin home in between some woods, and my sole objective was to not let him die. That's it. That's all I lived for. And after some time, I thought he could take care of himself now, so after enduring so much, after being experimented with, that one night I just couldn't. I could not anymore. I wrote him a letter, and I climbed the tallest tree, and I just jumped. Yeah, that's the last thing I remember.
You killed yourself over an egg?
Are you Is that really all you got from that?
¿Y por qué nomás no te fuiste ahí de esa isla?
It was surveilled. You couldn't leave.
¿Y no sabes nadar?
I guess not.
So can't swim, killed himself over an egg. Okay, honestly, dude, your story cannot be worse than not knowing how to swim and killing yourself over an egg. You need to shut up, and you're the last person to speak, because I can't expect anything good from someone who does torturing. Tell us about that. What's that about? Tone it fucking down. You don't know who you're speaking to.
I actually don't give a fuck who you
Hey,
are.
pendejos, ya, cálmense. A ver, tú. Dinos de si tan chingón eres, dinos de qué haces.
All right,
I'm just gonna lay it down, okay? I win. That's my job. My job is to win. And it's to make people think they're winning. I'm a multi-millionaire because I run an extremely successful casino business. I also am the president of the richest country in my world. But you know, the more success, the more people want to kill you. And if I'm here right now, it's because they succeeded. Although I do think the people responsible might be dead soon as well. Because if I truly am dead, then they fucked up. So yeah, I'm not worried about it at all. Just a bunch of cowards who stormed my casino, probably shot me. They'll get caught. Yeah, multi-millionaire, can't afford good security. What's going on there? Listen, I know nobody has ever tried to kill you because you've never done anything important in your life. However, when someone really wants to kill you, doesn't matter how much security you have, they will kill you. Okay, and I'm glad they did. However, they really fucked me over because now I'm stuck here with your dumb. A ver, ya, cállense. Ay, cabrón, de todo pelean. A ver, ¿qué tal si les cuento yo mi historia? Mi historia no es muy difícil de entender, pero pues termina de una manera un poco trágica. Yo era parte de un grupo de personas que vivían en una islita también. Por referencia a ti, yo sí sé nadar. Y pues no conocía a mucha gente, la verdad. Y por mucho tiempo me la pasaba muy solo. Sin embargo, había una persona bastante especial para mí. Su nombre era Luzu. Y pues Luzu se fue convirtiendo en uno de mis mejores amigos. Yo la verdad, yo era aventurero. Yo viajaba a todas partes y lo hacía todo solo. Pero cuando regresaba a casa, siempre tenía un amigo y su nombre era Luzu. Se vino la política, temas políticos, yo creo que los dos lo mencionaron, ya se la saben. Y pues me postulé para presidente, pero Luzu también se postuló. No hay problema, yo no tengo ningún problema con esto, que quede muy claro. Con lo que sí tuve problema fue el día de elecciones. No sé cómo le hizo el hijo de su puta madre que cambió los votos y me quitó una de las cosas que yo más anhelaba, que era ser presidente de esa hermosa isla. Pero lo que más me dolió a mí fue de que vino de uno de mis mejores amigos. Es fuerte eso, es muy fuerte eso. Regresé a mi casa, una de las muchas casas que tuve. Yo también era multimillonario. Regresé a mi casa y pensé muy fuertemente en coger mi arma e irlo a matar. De verdad no creía lo que estaba a punto de hacer. No, ¿cómo iba yo a matar a mi mejor amigo? Yo sé que me traicionó, pero ¿cómo lo iba a matar yo? Entonces no pensé, tenía el arma en mis manos, la volteé y oprimí el gatillo. Y eso fue lo último de lo que me acuerdo. Y ahora estoy aquí, con ustedes, pinches llorones. I'm sorry to hear that, man. That sounds rough. Yeah, at least it wasn't for an egg. Okay, you motherfucker. If we're really dead, I'm gonna make sure you are fucking dead. Ya, pendejos, ya, cállense el hocico. Pónganse a pensar, cabrones. ¿Por qué estamos los tres aquí? Algo debemos tener en común, cabrones, para no estarnos peleando. Mejor hay que averiguar quién nos trajo aquí y cómo chingados nos salimos.